start today off, I used the game telly to get myself to Berthorpe and headed to the Graceful shop, where I picked myself up a fancy new pair of boots in the hood. Then I used the Canifus fairy ring to teleport me back to the rooftops, because I still didn't have enough to get all of the Graceful pieces. I ran around here until I completed 500 total laps, and then I prepped for a birdhouse run. I'm basically becoming a pro at doing these now, and by pro I mean I didn't actually forget seeds this time. I completed the entire run and then decided to get myself a new Slayer task. I spent so long running around the rooftops that I could actually use that game telly again, and went to Guardians of the Rift because it was close to Draenor, and then ran up and asked Sprea for a Slayer task. She gave me the task of 45 wolves. I thought that wouldn't be too difficult, so I instantly geared up and found myself some wolves right by a fairy ring. I clearly read the wiki wrong though, because these ones were level 69 and they did a hell of a lot of damage to me. I was spam eating cakes, and 8 whole cakes later I'd finally killed just one. That's not sustainable at all when I have to kill 44 more, so I chronicle tallied and found myself some much lower level 11 wolves in the stronghold. I 3-hit the first wolf, so this definitely seems like it was the right idea. I also got a clue scroll drop pretty early on here, but stayed until the end of my task. Then I did the first step with the clue, then headed to the G for the second step, and I just got the casket here. And inside I had some runes and a pickaxe, worth 163 coins in total. But shite that. A home telly to do Tears of Gothics next. I filled up my little bowl with a blue juice, then swallowed it all, and my herb lore shot up to 23. But that means I still can't make energy potion. Next up I started Ernest the chicken. I had to pick up some fish food around this mansion, and then pick up a spade to go digging in the sandbox. After that I poisoned the entire fish population in the fountain, grabbed one out, grabbed a rubber tube, pulled many different levers in the dungeon here, also that I could grab this oil can and bring it to this odd man. He fired up this machine and then turned this chicken into a man, and that was that. Next up I started Tower of Life. I spoke to this guy passed out by the boxes, then spoke to the workmen around the tower until one gave me a bloody helmet. I needed this guy to give me his boots, but he wouldn't give them up, so I pickpocketed him loads of times, and I kept flipping failing. Eventually I did finally get the boot, and then I searched in the bushes nearby for trousers. Now I could finally enter the tower, and I searched through all the crates in here to find what I needed to do this quest. Once I had all of them, all I had to do was click blue thanks to the quest helper plugin, and then I searched a lot more crates, clicked a lot more blue, more crates again, more clicks again, and then these people came along and summoned some baby monster into a cage. I made a deal with the thing to let it out, and then we went down and scared the crap out of the purple people. And that finished the quest with a drop of construction, crafting and thieving XP. My final quest of the day was Pirate's Treasure. I'm still banging these quests out, which is nice, but I reckon that the grind will get a lot longer soon. Stocked up on some rum and bananas, stashed them in a crate here, and snuck into the back of the shop to steal them back. I swapped the rum with a pirate for a key, opened the chest and got a treasure map. I dug where X marked the spot, but a guy popped out of nowhere and started attacking me. I staff bashed him with my fairy stick and then dug again and received the treasure chest. Inside it was a gold ring and an emerald. Really not worth my time. I then ended the day how I started it on the Canifus rooftops. I'm really trying to get this graceful set. I think I'll be happy when I get the top at least. I'm not sure I'll swap out the cape for my arty one quite yet, so that can wait a while. After 30 laps around here I logged out quite content for the night. I'm making progress here at least.